All right, so I want to talk to you guys for a second here about capital investment. And by capital investment, I mean capital investment in tools. These are tools you're going to be using all the time. Like, you know, I'm sitting here talking to you guys, like these Felcos are always on my side. You know, I look at those as a capital investment, and by capital investment, I mean these tools are going to give you capital in your business, capital, you know, in your company, capital in what you do, you know, aren't constantly need to be replaced. So, you know, I see people all the time, you know, oh, that's an expensive shovel, you know, oh, that's a, you know, $50, $60 rake. Fine, you want to buy that $12 rake and replace it, you know, 100 times in your lifetime, you can. But, you know, we really find, you know, when you spend the money and you buy the tools that cost a couple of more bucks, you know, that's capital you're going to have for life. That's capital that's been invested into the company. You know, typically not going to be breaking down on you, typically not going to have to always be replaced, you know, and it's going to, something that's going to be with you unless it was stolen or broken or ran over by a tractor. So a couple of those tools, you know, these are the tools, the essential tools that we bring when we're doing a tear out of a, you know, a sod installation. So, you know, here on the far right, probably won't get used too much, only got brought because we're going to be moving some fruit trees, is a pony shovel. I've talked about the pony shovel in my tree planting video. I should make a video just about that shovel. I mean, that's a game changer. Steel shovel, flat head, you know, weighs maybe 40 pounds. This is solid. Aluminum, metal, pitchfork. You know, these are tools that are going to last you a long time. Hard rake, you know, solid steel head, aluminum shaft. You know, this has been with me for years now. The only tool that I have here that doesn't have a metal or metal shaft would be this, you know, I don't even know the exact name for this, but we call it like a plate scraper. So it's basically like a 6-inch plate that's on a pretty solid thick pole. I've never broken one of these, and this is great for all different types of applications. I've seen guys down in, you know, South Florida actually dig holes in rock with those. That's where I got the idea to buy one of those, and we use it for sod typically, but it does come in handy for other parts of the job. And then lastly, a scuffle hoe. You know, I get clients all the time where we have rock driveways, shell paths, things like that. This is great for going around and weeding those spaces. This is also great for going down these little cracks, you know, in between these beds. We did a lot of prep over here. You know, I can't run the sod cutter down here with all this concrete. I can't run the sod cutter down here because it's so skinny, you know. So between that plate removing tool and the scuffle hoe, you know, we've gotten all the grass out in these areas, and this will just stay mulch. There's no need to come in here and do maintenance long term. So, you know, capital investment in tools, you know, that's something you're going to have for life. That's constantly going to be paying you back, and it's going to be money well spent. So I know you guys want to see that sod cutter. Hold tight. Alright, so more on that capital investment, you know, so y'all just seen that sod cutter cut this out of here and definitely make our lives a little bit easier. And there's many different types of sod cutters. I think Ryan is a very popular brand. That's that green one with that single wheel in the back, and that wheel tends to rotate and get stuck. I actually scored this one, this Classen I believe it's called, from a friend, and it was broken down when I got it. I think I have maybe, you know, $500 into that original purchase, a couple $100 into repairing it. You know, if I had to rent one as many times as we use the sod cutter, I could have bought 10 already. So, you know, this was an awesome capital investment for my company. You know, this is something we use all the time.